Hello viewers, this is your captain speaking, Scruffy of Scruffy Tam Airlines. I hope you're going to enjoy my next several videos as I fly across the United States in different aircraft playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is a new series. Yes, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, but my energy is renewed. Each time I stream, I'll be taking the video from Twitch and posting it here. So be sure you come back, watch each installment each week as we fly across the United States, checking out different sightseeing areas. Some pretty exciting, some not so much, but we'll have fun nonetheless. If you enjoy my videos, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ScruffyTam. See you soon. Take care. Oh, wow. What is up with my green screen? Oh, no, I know what's up with my green screen. Good morning, everybody. It's morning for me anyways. Don't know what time of the day it is for you guys, but it's morning for me. Let me fix my green screen really quick. I have not been using my green screen on my Microsoft Flight Sim streams, but I decided to go ahead and use it today. And by the way, thank you again, Snobbish. Let's see here. I can't see your entire name, but thank you so much for the follow, Snobbish. I appreciate that very, very much. I am Scruffy Tam. I'm a longtime gamer, but I've been streaming for a little over a year. Eden! What is up? It is the best day ever because you're on my stream. How are you? 11 months, dude. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the 11 months. You have been a sub as long as I've been streaming, because I did take a couple months off. How are you, friend? Let me give you a shout out. You're not showing up. Give me just a minute. Let me fix my chroma key really quick. Why is it not working? Oh, thank you, Hannah. Coming in clutch for me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my amazing mod, Hannah. Oops, well, that's not gonna work. Oh, I know what the problem is. It's not that my chroma key is not on. It's that I don't have a background on. There we go. There, now I have a background on. And then hopefully once I switch to the game will be my background. There we go. My goodness. I've been back streaming for what, 2 weeks, and I still don't remember things. Eden, how are you, friend? I hope you're doing well. I know you've been busy with work from what I've seen. Hannah, I am fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well, Hannah. Everyone also say hi to Snobbish. They followed right before I started. Noob's mom. Hey, Noob's mom. How are you? Noob's mom is also a streamer. Hannah, if you'll shout out Noob's mom. Noob's mom is an amazing streamer, and she's also a grandparent like I am. So yeah, be sure to check out Noob's mom. I've met a lot of new friends through Mrs. Max Knife. Mrs. Max Knife's an amazing streamer also, so my goodness, there is no lack of people that you can watch on Twitch. It's awesome. Yeah, that's right. You're a great granny too, aren't you? That is so freaking cool. That is so cool. Eden, I am fantastic. I've been busy with work. My work schedule is about to almost double starting in 2 weeks. So I've got to work out my stream schedule again once the second half of the semester starts. I did do a video podcast last night that I can put on my YouTube channel. I've just got to edit it, but it's about my professional career. It's about, so I went to a, let's see here. Oh yeah, Automotive Service and Technology Expo. I had a look at my t-shirt that they gave me a couple weeks ago, and I met some really cool car mechanics, automotive technicians, shop owners, and it gave me a new perspective from, you know, being an instructor, being able to see and interact with these people. And then I watched a couple of their podcasts, and I feel like as an instructor of automotive technology, I have another angle of the automotive repair industry that maybe they don't see. So anyways, I videoed a podcast last night that I've got to edit and post. School's going fantastic, thank you. It's going really well. I love what I do. Love what I do. All right, so today, on the agenda today, we're going to be taking off from El Paso, Texas airport, and then I'm going to fly into Mexico. This is going to be my flight where I'm going to test the Mexican authorities. Hannah, thank you for the host. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. So I'm slowly flying across America in a little Cessna 172. I did try One Step Up Cessna, a little bit faster, a little bit bigger, but man, that thing is so sophisticated that I wasn't sure how to turn it off once I landed. So I might switch to it in a couple more streams, but for now, I'm gonna stick with what I got. I know I've got all sorts of things, announcements or whatever that I'm talking about, but I did join what's called the VAT Sim network, and it's basically where they're, instead of, so like when I'm flying and the tower is communicating with me, it's all just automated and I don't have to say anything. I just push a button to answer, or it answers on its own. So the VAT Sim network is actually a network of air traffic controllers in game, and their job is to be the air traffic control, and then I would speak with them just like I would if I was really flying a plane. So it gives a level up of realism to the game. So I passed the test that I needed to get into the network, and now I've just got to, you know, study everything and get it all figured out. Pans, what is happening? Good afternoon to you as well, friend. How are you today? The Westinator, who's been in here a good bit, he's going to be an air traffic controller. Oh, no problem, Hannah. No problem. If you need to lurk, you do what you got to do. I understand. But the Westinator is going to be an air traffic controller. He has done that in the past, and so he's brushing up. And then I'm going to be a pilot, and we're gonna coordinate one day where he'll be my air traffic controller. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the game. I already got it pulled up, ready to go in El Paso, and this is going to be my departure. Get this thing going. I'm going to be streaming for probably 2 hours today. And hopefully that will give me time to get from here to Mexico in plenty of time. I think it's a rather short flight. Hands, I am fantastic, thank you. I'm doing really well. I'm having a good morning. And it's weird that I'm just kind of floating, so I'm gonna drag my screen down here. There we go. Or my window. Oh, you meant in the next 2 months. In the next few months. Sorry, Hannah. I thought you meant today. Trying to put you to work early. All right, let me get all my screens back up now that I got my floating body out of the way. All right, here we go. Let's see here. I moved my keyboard the other night, but I don't think I like it. So let me put it back where it was. Try to clean up all the clutter on my stream desk. Oh yeah, Noob's mom. It's a small plane. Yes, I'm flying across the country in a little Cessna, but I do plan on getting a plane a little bit bigger as I go to make the flight across the country a little bit quicker. But here we go. So we're flying from El Paso. I keep on wanting to say old El Paso, but from El Paso, Texas to Mexico. And I have kept the time real time. So whatever time it is in El Paso, Texas right now is what time it is in the game. So what do you do, Hannah? I don't know if I've ever asked. Or ever really knew what you did. All right, takeoff roll has started. We should have rotate soon. There we go. And we are at liftoff. And we are on our way to Mexico. And so what I'm doing here, the Mexican authorities have no clue. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you were a pharmacy tech, Hannah. Very interesting. For a specialty pharmacy, you can enter prescriptions, schedule orders, and help patients talk to pharmacists. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is true. Because we just we're in open enrollment right now where I work with insurance. All right, there's some mountains to my right that I need to climb over, and they are at 11,000 feet. Right now I'm at 4,500 feet, so I've got to climb. Which is just about the limits of this plane. That's another reason I'm gonna have to switch aircraft. At least probably pretty soon, because the limits of this aircraft I think are 15,000 feet, 14 or 15, and so I'm really pushing the limits of it to take it up as high as I'm fixing to go. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so Mexico. So they, I have not put in a flight plan for landing in Mexico. They have no clue I'm gonna land there. So I don't know what's gonna happen when I land, if the Mexican authorities are gonna swarm the plane and arrest me, but I will be ready to do what they call just a touch and go. So as soon as I land on the runway, I take right back off to try to escape. All right, I need to get my heading correct. You know what? I can just fly right there between these two sets of mountains, and that will be perfect, actually. And we are actually crossing over into Mexico right now. Yes, very risky, but I figure if the Mexican authorities detain me, that hopefully Homeland Security will come. You know, I don't know how it works if you get bailed out of Mexican prisons or jails, or how it works, but if I get detained for a long period of time, I just won't be streaming for a little while. All right, so I'm getting
El Paso Tower Cessna November Niner 2 Sierra Tango frequency change. El Paso approach Cessna November Niner 2 Sierra Tango.
Hey Weston, what's happening? I just saw where you were. I saw where you were streaming, doing just chatting. So what were you doing during your stream, Weston? I was talking about you just a little while ago. Catters, what's happening, friend? How are you?
007 Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
Good morning, friends, or good morning my time anyways. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Dang it, I forgot you're there. How's it going? So Weston is at the biggest gaming conference in the UK right now, and Catters, are you there now too? I don't think you're going Saturday, right, Catters? So both of these guys are from the UK. Weston is a streamer. Catters used to be a streamer. I wish they would get back into streaming. So Catters is going tonight. Okay, sweet. Well, how is it so far, Weston? Oh, Pans, you're from the UK too? Or are you going there too? I totally missed what you said by saying. I'm sorry. Oh, you're from the UK as well, dude. Wow, awesome. You may have told me that when you first, a few streams ago, but I totally missed it. I'm sorry. It's incredible so far, so much to see and do there already. That's cool. I kind of wish that I had watched a little bit of your stream now before I started streaming.
Juarez approach Cessna November Niner 2 Sierra Tango 5,700 feet. Cessna November Niner 2 Sierra Tango Juarez approach.
Kung Fu Kangaroo, what is going on, my friend? How are you? Hannah, can you do some shout outs for me if you're not lurking? If you'd shout out Weston and the Kung Fu Kangaroo, please. Let's see here. Westonator, Kung Fu Kangaroo.
626 heavy, you are 20 miles south. Climb and maintain 8,900 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 03 approach.
So Kung Fu Kangaroo is one of the individuals responsible for getting me addicted to this game. And then Weston.
Descend and maintain 5,900 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 03.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
626 heavy.
Weston is a flight controller or air traffic controller on the VATSIM network, which I have joined. So hopefully soon, instead of having the little chat box up here and doing virtual chats with the control towers, I'll be able to actually, while I'm flying, do real life talking to air traffic controllers. Yeah, I joined. I want the whole experience. Yeah, are you part of that network, Kangaroo? So what I'm saying is, you cannot go wrong by following Kung Fu Kangaroo or Weston if you love flight sims. Kangaroo also does American Truck Simulator, which is pretty cool too. Granny, hey gaming Granny, how are you? All the hugs to Granny. Everyone give Granny a big hug. Where are we going? We are, hopefully I don't get detained, but we're flying from El Paso, Texas to Mexico unannounced. So I'm gonna land in an airport in Mexico, no passport. I didn't announce to the authorities that I'm doing this, so hopefully I don't get detained, but I'm gonna be ready to just do a quick touch and go. So if I need to, I can just hit the runway and then take right back off really quick if I see him coming. Wait a minute now, what am I doing with, why do I have skis? Yeah, surprise. Why do I have skis on my wheels? I didn't put those on there. I don't think I've seen them before. This is interesting. I'm gonna cancel this flight following so we're not talking to ATC the whole time. They're wheel propellers. It helps me fly faster, especially when escaping authorities. Oh, do you, Granny? That's something I might be interested in trying sometime. But for now, I'm kind of addicted to this. Who needs wheels, right? Why do you need wheels when you have skis? The game's locking up. What? Well, that's what happens when you go to Mexico unannounced. I guess I learned, right? Hang on a minute. Dang, the Mexican authorities hacked my computer. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. No, that's okay. It's probably my PC, just in all honesty. Their music's a little loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, right. Fly to Mexico, we get. Yeah, that's okay. Hopefully the game will restart. But it's looking like. There we go. It's restarting. The other day, it's never shut down on me, but I did have a little bit of a glitch, and I couldn't get it to shut down, so I actually had to shut my computer down. So I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that, but it's pulling back up. Well, I might just have to change my flight. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna continue on my heading to Mexico, test the Mexican authorities. We'll see what Mexican jail is like if I... Okay, wait a minute. Last session of Microsoft Flight Simulator ended unexpectedly. No, it's asking me if I want to continue in safe mode. I'm going to continue in normal mode. All right, switch back to the game. It does take a few minutes for it to do all its things. It checks for updates and all that good stuff, so it'll take it just a couple minutes to do all that. Wait a minute, my green, there it is. My green screen is working okay. I need to work on, let's see here. Let me do a little adjustments on my chroma key really quick. There. Hopefully that's better. Are they doing maintenance? Possibly, but it does take a while for the game to load up, and we'll see. We'll see. You did download SoFly weather presets, $5 for like 50 or 50 more weather presets. You should check it. Oh, okay, cool. I will check that out, Kangaroo. Thank you. All right, so the Mexican authorities shut me down. I was flying into one of their airports unannounced, and they actually shut my PC. They glitched my game. So we're gonna go ahead and try this again from El Paso to, I don't know the name of the airport. It's just the an airport in Mexico. Oh, thank you, Kangaroo. Yeah, I appreciate that. I am one that always pushes the limits, and I kind of got tickled at the at the name of El Paso. El Paso's airport is KELP. We'll set it as the departure. Go ahead and get this thing on the road. Hopefully no more glitchies. Which aircraft did it put me back in? Oh no, it put me in the big one. No, it didn't. Okay, this is the 172. I did fly the Cessna above this one. It's a little bigger, a little faster. I flew it the other night. There. I forgot I was full throttle, well, close to full throttle, so it went ahead and started the takeoff roll before I was ready. But here we go. Heading to Mexico. I probably should have checked the options for my plane and taken them skis off, but whatever. If we run into unexpected snow in October in Mexico, then we'll be ready. Oh, Granny, you should have seen my first few takeoffs and landings. My landings are still extremely rough. Extremely rough, but thank you. They're not always that smooth. Takeoffs are fairly easy compared to the landings. Landings can be quite difficult. Oh gosh, yeah, actually 2 streams ago, Granny, I crashed when I was landing. We crash landed. I say we like, you know, my viewers had anything to do with that. It kind of takes a little bit of the blame off me. But hey, y'all were along for the ride. So, you know, I guess it is kind of we. All right, passengers, this is your pilot, Scruffy Tam. Thank you for flying Scruffy Airlines. We are currently at an altitude of about 1,500 feet on our heading as we go to Cananea, Texas. Texas? What? I don't even know where we're going. Cananea, Mexico, unannounced. So I hope you have, I don't know, your protections in order for our landing there. Flight should take, probably a couple hours. Right now we have clear skies, smooth weather, and I'll be turning off the seatbelt sign momentarily. Hope you enjoy the flight. This pilot isn't inspiring confidence. Is it too late to get off? Nope. I mean, yes, it is too late to get off. And all the coffee you want. Yeah, you can have all the coffee you want. The problem is the coffee is going to be all over you after you fly with me. All right, I'm going to go to external view. I'm still trying to learn the flaps on my new controller. Okay, flaps are off. Okay, or up, or down, or up. Yeah. I watched a video last night at work on YouTube on the, I think it's called the flight, is it the flight network? No, the flight channel. There's a channel on YouTube called the Flight Channel, and they cover crashes. They cover airplane crashes and what happened. So I was watching one, and some of my friends from the UK, will remember this. This guy was a football player. Soccer is what we call it in the US. But the plane that he was flying in crashed. Was it in the English Channel? I think is where it crashed. It was like in 2019.
Roger, Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
He had just signed a multi-million-dollar contract or something like that, and was going to finalize that, something or other. But wow, what a tragedy, because the guy that was flying him was not rated for night flight. He was colorblind. He was not rated for flying in a storm. They were in a storm. It was a bad situation. And then they pretty much nosedived, and the pilot tried to correct, and the force on the plane was so much that one of the wings broke off, and the tail section of the wing broke off, of the plane broke off, and they perished in the I'm pretty sure it was the English Channel. Oh, thank you, Kangaroo. 30% discount for the next 9 hours. Oh, yeah. No, dude, talk about, man, I love active chat. Talk about anything you want to. I appreciate the help.
November Niner 2 Sierra Tango 5,800 feet. Cessna November Niner 2 Sierra Tango Juarez approach altimeter 30.11 continuous planned.
All right, so we'll talk about altimeters for just a minute. This is my altimeter. This is how I can tell how high I am in the air. 0 is sea level. So the airport I just left from, it's covered up. Their altitude is covered up right now, but where we're going, the altitude is 4,984 feet above sea level. So I need to at least be around 7,000 feet in the air, so that I can clear anything. Yeah, I got to check that out too. I haven't looked at that one yet. It's just really, really tragic when you look at the overall, what the combination of things that went wrong and that people should have known better than doing. But what they said, and one thing I like about the Flight Channel is they give the results of the accident investigations too. And so when they investigated this accident, they found out that the pilot, not only was he colorblind, he was not rated for night flight, not rated for IFR instrument flight rules, or instrument flight, rules. He was not rated for for flying in storms. He also was not a commercial pilot. So he should not have accepted money to take this gentleman to where he was taking him. But what they said was the reason why you have to be certified as a commercial pilot before you can make money flying somebody. Because I'm thinking, well, what's the harm in me saying, hey, I'll give you $100 or 500 or whatever the amount was to fly me. I'm pretty sure it was the English Channel, to fly me across the English Channel. What's the harm in that? I mean, the pilot's got to make a little money. But the problem is, then the pilot is thinking, wow, if I don't make this happen, then I'm going to miss out on this. And I'm sure it was a pretty big amount of money because this dude just signed a multi-million-dollar contract. So he's thinking, if I don't do this, I'm going to miss out on this money I could have. And so he put himself and his passenger in a very precarious situation because he was wanting the money. So it kind of makes a little more sense to me, especially as a doing what I do in my side job, which is a drone pilot, or what we call a remote pilot. All right, let me do my announcement now to my passengers. Hello again, passengers. This is Scruffy Tam, your pilot, speaking. We have reached our cruising altitude now, and I have turned the seatbelt sign off. We have run into just a few little bumps, so if you would just stay seated as much as possible, but you are allowed to get up and move around the cabin, get stuff out of the overhead storage compartment, use the bathroom or whatever. But we do ask while you're seated that you stay fastened in your seatbelt in the case of some turbulence. So for this short flight, we will have flight attendants coming by momentarily with light refreshments, and that is pretty much it. Get prepared for a quick landing and then take back off once we land at the airport, because we are going in unannounced. Yeah, no jumping out. No jumping out. Exactly. No matter how scary it gets, do not jump out. Oh gosh, Granny, you should have seen the turbulence the other day, and I had coffee spills all over my I was about to say my patients, all over my passengers. Speaking of spilling coffee on your patients, which I accidentally said, is there a doctor simulator? Okay, Pants. Look forward to you coming back. I wonder if there's a doctor simulator, and is it where you can do it VR? That would be pretty cool. I mean, not that I'm really interested in doing a doctor simulator. I was just curious about that. So the airport we're going to be landing at, yeah, it would be a scary thought for sure, Granny. The airport we're going to be landing at is a tiny little airport, just a one runway airport in Mexico. Our flight is going to, oh no, did it just lock up again? Nope. Okay, it locked up, but it didn't shut down, thankfully. They're trying. All right, so our flight's gonna take us, oh Lord, where's my plane? There it is. Our flight's gonna take us over a few, looks like a few mountain ranges. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah, definitely 4 mountain ranges, unless I fly in this direction, which I probably will do. I'll fly in this way, but I probably need to fly in from the south, and that way the takeoff will be quicker instead of trying to take off and fly into the mountains. So we'll be flying over some mountains, and then we'll take off to the north and hopefully escape. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't think I'd be interested in a doctor simulator, but I'm just, just wondering. I am interested in the truck simulator though. But I think for now, this is gonna be my thing. I love flight. Not a whole lot to see. We're just flying over the Mexican desert right now. I am gonna go ahead and start climbing though, so I see those mountains coming up. And to be honest, I may not be able to make it over those mountains, depending on what they're how high they are. Oh yeah, Granny, watching Kung Fu Kangaroo play that the other day was pretty cool. And so that's something I'm definitely interested in doing, but I'm kind of hooked on this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and climb just about as high as I can go in this, and let's see what happens.
Tower on 118.9 or arrow and leases 3328.
Got a lot of air traffic in El Paso. That's what we're hearing. Once we get away from El Paso, that the chatter on the tower should go away. There's nothing where we're heading. Going to continue my climb. In fact, I might just leave my throttle wide open and let it do it naturally instead of pulling back like I am and climbing. Let's see what it does just naturally with the engine RPM. Right now, of course, we're going down, but it should level out. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let the engine do its thing, let it pull us back. Oh, Pans, welcome back. Appreciate you coming back.
Cessna 2 Sierra Tango, contact Monterey Center on 127.4. Good day.
All right, now they're talking to us.
For Cessna 2 Sierra Tango. Monterey Center, Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango, 8,000 feet. Cessna November 9er 2.
Okay, Pans, what game are you playing, Pans?
30.15, continue as planned.
So also, I needed to make my tail number, which is the, let's see here. This number, I wanted to make this number more realistic. I did have it as Scruffy, which was kind of cute, but I wanted it to be realistic, and I needed it to be more realistic to be on the VATSIM network. So I tried to think of how could I still have Scruffy as my tail number without it actually saying Scruffy. Oh, Destiny 2. Cool. I've heard of Destiny, but I don't think I've even seen it played before. All right, so we are slowly gaining altitude, still bouncing just a little bit, but we'll see what happens when we get to the mountains. So believe it or not, N92 ST actually has Scruffy in it. It took a lot of, well, not a lot, it didn't take me long to figure it out, but what I did, I looked up the number code for each letter of the alphabet, like A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, and on. And then I wrote down the number for each letter of Scruffy. Let me look it up, because I actually took a screenshot of it. So S was 19, C was 3, R was 18, U was 21, F was 6, Y was 25. So I added all those numbers together, 19 plus 3 plus 18 plus 21 plus 6 plus 25, and that equals 92. So the 92 in my tail number is Scruffy. I was determined that I was going to include Scruffy in my tail number, and I did. And then of course the ST, Scruffy Tam. So I was able to work my old plane tail number, my old aircraft tail number, into my new one, my legitimate tail number. Because in the United States, your tail number has to start with an N. That's like the country code. And then you have 4 characters after that. So it can be no more than 5 characters. There's a lot of rules. So I wanted to stick with the legit rules for tail numbers. All right, so we're just flying over the Mexican desert right now, doing something a little risky. We're gonna land at a small Mexican airport, unannounced. Don't know if the authorities will meet me there to try to arrest me and detain me, but I'm gonna be ready to do a touch and go if I need to. We'll see. Gonna keep my passengers safe. You really can't see it, but I do have one passenger, my co-pilot, sitting right beside me. Although when I go to this view, when I go to the cockpit view, they're not there. So I've got a ghost as a pilot. Yeah, the view is really sparse. I have really picked some barren land to fly over during the few streams that I've been streaming this. It's either been like really beautiful or just nothing. So when I flew over the Gulf of Mexico, it was just water. And then when I flew over a little chunk of it, it was storms. No. That was from Houston to Dallas. It was all stormy weather. Oh, I appreciate it, Catters. Thank you. But hopefully once we get up into the mountain ranges up here, there'll be more to see. Hopefully not really up close. I'm gonna go ahead and pull back on the stick a little bit, because that mountain range is coming on up, and my altitude is not rising too awful much. Top altitude, the top altitude for this plane, I think, was 14 or 15,000 feet, somewhere in that neighborhood. I can't recall right off the top of my head. So hopefully none of these mountain ranges that we're going to be flying over are that tall. If they are, we're either going to crash or we're going to have to come up with another plan, and I'm going to have to swap planes. Good Lord. Golden Sunshine Gaming, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Welcome this morning for me anyways. It's morning for me. How are you today? Good to see you, Golden. And thank you for that message, by the way, yesterday. Bank to the left just a little bit in preparation for, just trying to think way ahead so I can get lined up for the runway at this little airport. Still got a ways to go, a long ways to go, but always think ahead. Always think ahead. All right, we're coming up on 10,000 feet, I think. Yeah, here we go. Coming up on 10,000 feet. I'm going to continue my ascent, maybe up to 12,000 feet, and we'll just go from there. See how we're looking. This is going to be a really small mountain range that we're coming up on, but we've got some pretty big ones we're going to be coming up on right before, about halfway, a little past halfway through our flight. We're going to come up on some pretty big mountain ranges. Just want to make sure we keep us safe. I'm gonna let the plane kind of level itself out. I'm gonna keep my RPM keep my engine RPM where it is, so I'll continue a slow climb once the plane levels itself out. Get close. I'm just gonna let off the yoke and let it do its little bouncy thing. And it should level out to where we're doing a climb again. And I'm adjusting the fuel mixture just a little bit, trying to get the maximum engine RPM that I can get. Again, that'll help with lift, help bring us on up, so when we get to the bigger mountains, we'll hopefully be okay. We'll see. Might be a little scary. Well, the plane's kind of flying itself now. Things are good. Things are good. Take a look around. There's a body of water off to our left there, or it could be a mirage because we are in the desert. But you can see that we're leaving the desert. The desert is kind of behind us, and now we're slowly we're seeing a little rougher terrain. Yes, Kangaroo. I've got throttle, fuel mixtures. So there's three controls: a black, a blue, and a red. I'm not sure what the middle. I guess the middle control doesn't do anything with this plane, because I played with it. Nothing's happened. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Granny, you gotta head out. No problem at all, Granny. It was so good to see you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Granny. I appreciate you being here. Have a fabulous day. Tell Grampy I said hello, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Have a great day. Morning, Hebby. How's it going? So I tried to assign it to be my brake, but I don't think it can be a brake. I think a brake's got to be like a button input. Because I was going to make it kind of be a slow brake. The middle one is for prop RPM and aircraft with constant speed props. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Worst. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know. I got to get pedals. Toe brakes. Probably what I'm gonna do is when I get my next Twitch payout, I'll probably use that to buy pedals. Pedals, yes. I'm trying to do better in real life about spending money on things for my computer, and especially for the Jeep, especially since we're coming up on Christmas. And so I have kind of set in my mind that I'm going to use my Twitch payouts to buy stuff for stream, and save my regular pay for the usual stuff. All right, so we're probably a quarter of the way through our flight from El Paso to Cananea. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but anyways, Cananea, Mexico. And I know I keep joking about doing a touch and go, but I'm actually going to land and end stream right there. So what we're going to do is this is El Paso. We're flying over to this little airport in Mexico, Cananea. Dang, I have really misjudged how much time it's going to take to get there then. And this airport has a 18-360 runway, so it's north south. I was gonna fly in from the north and land, but then taking off into the mountains would probably be pretty rough. So I'm gonna land on the southern end, runway 36, I think, and then take off away, you know, heading north away from the mountains. I thought that'd be pretty smart. You did a bad, spent your Twitch money before it paid out. Oh, you got a stream deck, dude! Awesome. You will not regret the stream deck. Yeah, and you got a capture card too? Heck yeah, man. I tell you, that stream deck is a game changer. When I first bought all my equipment, and I got a credit card and spent a bunch of money to initially start my stream. I bought the regular stream deck, which I think has 12 buttons, if I'm not mistaken. And once I realized the capabilities of the stream deck, I had that thing filled up, and there was more I wanted to do with it. So I got rid of it and bought the Stream Deck XL, which has got 32 buttons, and I don't quite have it filled up, but I've only got 7 unused buttons on it. Oh, the XL it's amazing. So like, I've got a button where I can shout people out. Like, I'm fixing to shout Heavy out, so I can just push my shout out button, and then it pulls up everybody's icons on the stream deck, where I can just push someone's icon and it shouts them out. So if I don't have a mod here or whatever, then I can shout people out. It's pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Okay, the regular had 15, gotcha. Yeah, the shout out feature is amazing. And Kung Fu Kangaroo's wife, the average Kim, is, I'm pretty sure, who taught me that. Lore Mike, what is going on? We are gonna fly, Lore Mike, we're doing a really risky flight today. We're gonna fly into Mexico unannounced. In fact, we're in Mexico right now in their airspace. So I'm sure that the Mexican authorities have been trying to reach me, but I am not tuned to their frequency, whatever that may be. And we're gonna land at a little airport in Mexico. And I've got a feeling we're gonna be met by the Mexican authorities and probably be detained. We will see. 'Cause I don't have a passport or anything, so no. Sounds like it's thundering outside. Let me check. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, we're getting hit with a pretty hard storm. I had no clue. Oh, I didn't realize there were pages. Dang. Of course, I guess back then there weren't pages, but dude, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't blame you on that, Hebby. Had I known if it was like that when I had bought mine, I probably wouldn't have gotten the XL either. Right. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, Lore Mike. We may have some fighter jets coming to escort me. You have pages and folders within pages. Dude, I've got to look into this because I'm sure that they've added a bunch of new features since the last time I really spent some time playing with it. So I got to check and see what all it'll do now. Oh, that's kind of awesome looking. Slowly getting into some terrain that we can actually see some stuff instead of just desert like we were seeing. The XL is great for simmers. A folder for autopilot that opens all your autopilot. Whoa, are you serious? And now my dog's barking. She barks at anything anyways. But I had no idea we had a big storm coming through. See, I'm going to use my doorbell. Uh-oh, there we go. Use my doorbell camera to look outside and see what it looks like. Oh, it's just a lot of rain right now. Flying over a lake, an oasis in the middle of the desert. Let me show you what's happening outside right now. What? Well, you know what? I was going to show you what's going on outside right now, but I wasn't thinking the Weather Channel like has my location pinned, so we won't go there. But anyways, there's a nice strong storm coming through right now. You got an internal capture card too, so you don't have to sacrifice another USB port. Yes, that's what I got too. I got the internal capture card. Like free in-screen capture on your desktop, so you don't have to use pass-through and sacrifice a monitor. Oh, that's cool. Oh wow, Lore Mike, really? They still use prop planes as its main combat plane? PC-7. So if I see some PC-7s coming, then I'll know what's up. I guess maybe right now I'm flying under their radar. Also, I mentioned this a little while ago. I don't know who was here at the time. Only 4 F5s, 33 PC7s and 4 F5s. Wow. In previous streams, my tail number, which is this number on the side of the plane, was Scruffy. And I just thought that was kind of cute, but it's not realistic at all. So in the United States, a tail number has to start with L. I mean, excuse me, with N. I don't know where I got L from. Has to start with N. And so I wanted to still keep Scruffy on there. So I tried to think of a way that I can include Scruffy as my tail number, but not spell it out. So 92, if you take the alphabet and assign a number to each letter of the alphabet, like A1, B2, you know, and so on. 92 is the sum of SCRUFY all added together. So 92 is Scruffy, and then of course ST, Scruffy Tam. But for the VATSIM network, I needed a real tail number. And that's what I come up with. I'm pretty proud of that. Y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to clear the big mountain range that we're going to be flying over before we get to the airport. I'm just going to have to see. Oh yeah, I am too. I forgot that the little nav map gives me the altitude. So yeah, the highest altitude mountains 11,400 feet, and I'm going to be flying north of that, so I should be safe. My wife is texting me. Apparently some juicy stuff's going on at her work today, and at another dealership in town. Holy crap. Oh wow, so a woman at our local Ford dealership, there was a woman, the police happened to see someone walking inside the dealership when they were closed. She entered the dealership and had her hands full of keys. I guess she was fixing to steal vehicles. But thankfully they arrested her. Wow. I mean, what are you going to do with a bunch of keys? One person. I mean, I could see a bunch of people, but yeah. I have hardly ever used mobile. I've tried to use a mobile in my vehicle, but usually it's a signal problem for me. I'm in an area where I'm not getting a good signal, so it's virtually impossible to watch stream on my mobile. But thankfully I'm usually somewhere where I've either got my laptop here at home or I'm at work and can, you know, lurk and watch from my office. Oh, that's cool. You talked them into upping your plan to the uncapped data without changing your bill. Dang, dude. That's pretty nice, Heavy. All right, we're not quite halfway through. We're not quite halfway through our flight. And this is our first of 1, 2, 3, about 4 mountain ranges that we're going to be flying over. I'm sorry, I need to switch back to internal view. I like to make it more realistic, and I've been flying external view for quite a while there. Sorry about that. It's a lot louder too. External view is pretty loud, but I like it to be realistic. And of course, unless you're Superman or you got a super fast drone, you're not going to be looking at the view that we were just looking at. Little bit of turbulence going on. I guess it's just where the wind is blowing over the top of the mountains. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Heavy, I had not thought of that. I guess I've just been spoiled enough to where I've always had access to a computer at work, or sat in front of a computer where I had access. All right, passengers, this is your pilot Scruffy Tam speaking. We are passing over a mountain range, and we're getting just a little bit of turbulence due to the air coming over the mountains. So if you would, I do ask that you go ahead and find your way back to your seats, and go ahead and get your seatbelt fastened and secure any loose items you may have, just to keep any injuries from happening. And I'll be back on as soon as things smooth back out. Thank you. Enjoy the flight. Gotcha. And see, I'm really careful at school. When I'm at work, I don't connect to the school's guest Wi-Fi or the admin Wi-Fi, which I have access to, because they really monitor that stuff, and I don't want to accidentally go on a site or be redirected from one site to another site that could potentially land me in the administrator office or HR. So I just stay on oh, the business Wi-Fi. Okay, I don't understand why they blocked Twitch on the network when every other streaming service is still usable. That's really weird that they would do that. Wow, man, I'm really getting some turbulence right now. Otherwise, you just stream on your work computer. I'm with you. Yeah, of course, I'm very careful about what I've tested that we can access at work. But I mean, I can get on Facebook, and I can get on Twitch. I'm sure they do have some sites blocked, but okay, actually, I just looked, and I'm probably gonna have to switch aircraft in Mexico. Oh shoot, that scared me. Dang it.
Hannah, thank you for dropping that bass.
That, you got me that time, Hannah. You got me. You got me. You startled me. I probably am gonna have to switch aircraft after we leave Mexico, because there's a mountain range right here that's 18,200 feet, and this aircraft, the top altitude, I think is 14,000 feet. Of course, I could, go this way and over. I could fly around it, but once I start getting into California, no, it is rather flat. There's 10,000. We'll see. I may be able to stick with this plane for a little while still. We will see. Yeah, Hannah, you got me. You startled me. Oh, I was not prepared for that. don't think I've ever been startled like when that box crashed in the closet back here the other night, though. That was freaking, that was freaky. Yeah, Lord Mike, myself as well. I work at a college, and so I do the same thing. You're at a college too? What? Dang, we're all college people here. Pans, what do you do at a college? What do you do? Are you a student at college, Pans? Or do you work there? I'm sorry, I guess my mind was on work, and so I assumed that meant that you work at a college, but I guess you could be a college student, of course. I got my niece and nephew that are Snapchatting me. I'm gonna do a screenshot. There we go. Send to him. Oh wow, so you're a student. Cool. Animation, game design, and 3D design. Nice. The instructors at the college that I work at that are in the arts department, which, you know, where what you're taking, they're pretty cool people. Live right next to the state university. Oh, cool, Hebby. I tell you what, if you can get, I know in the United States, or at least I can't say I know, where I work anyways, in my state, our college is a state funded college, so I have state benefits, and man, if I had known years ago about the benefits, I had the opportunity 30 years ago to come full-time and work doing what I'm doing now, but I didn't think I'd like it. And I could be retired now at age 53. I could be retired doing this full-time from home, but no, I had to wait until 4 years ago to take the job. It's not too bad, Heavy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Looking for another job is just a matter of putting yourself out there. Are we at 11,000 feet? Yeah, we're at 11,000 feet. So we're not going to be flying right over the top of these mountains that are 11,000 feet. So we should be good. They'll be to our left in just a little while. Yeah, and you know what, Hebby, I'm really surprised that we haven't received any official communication from Twitch about that. All I have received is a bunch of messages from other streamers or viewers or stuff, you know, telling me about it and to, you know, to change my password and change the stream code and all that. I mean, the stream key. But I haven't seen a single official communication from Twitch about it. No email or anything like that. So I wonder what's up with that. You know what? I was just thinking I should drag me over here so it looks like I'm flying the plane. But then I'm kind of blocking the instruments and I couldn't see over the dash and I'm facing the wrong direction. So we're not going to do that. Really? I haven't gotten any communication from them, period. Now, I may have one now from this morning, but I haven't received a thing. Let me see what I got email wise. No, I have nothing from Twitch at all. That's really strange. The only notification I have from Twitch is where I had someone follow me right at the start of my stream, but that's it. OBS and Slobs automatically pull your stream key now once your account is linked, so manually changing your stream key wound up being redundant. Oh, okay, gotcha. We got a little bit of farm action going on, which we had some of that earlier, but that little circle right there, that's a crop circle. Not the alien type, but the actual agricultural type farmer going on there. Oh, it looks like we got some farmland. Wow, a lot of farmland to our right. I might switch to external view and check that out really quick. Oh yeah. Got a nice little chunk of farmland going on right here below us. And oh, sorry about leaving the camera there, menu up. I think it's this mountain range right here that's the 11,400 foot. But I'm gonna probably squeeze in right here or right here, so I won't that won't really affect me. So no worries about hitting that mountain. We'll be fine. And that's the highest altitude mountains that we have on this trip. We should be fine. Remember your dad used to play this game back in Windows 95. He had an Independence Day mod that lets you fly the alien ship. Oh, dude, what? That's freaking cool. I had never played this up until what, I guess 3 weeks ago. And I did all the training stuff off stream. But I watched Kung Fu Kangaroo and Coldy Bear actually fly planes. Didn't know it at the time, but the Westinator was a air traffic controller on it, and so I did watch him and Meridas. I don't know how you pronounce that, but she's also an air traffic controller in the game on the VATSIM network. Haven't learned all that yet. And I'm not really interested in being an air traffic controller. I just want to be a pilot. But one day, and hopefully sooner rather than later, I'll be able to fly, and then Westinator, instead of having this AI ATC, will actually have real, he and I will be able to communicate, or me and someone else that's an air traffic controller will be able to communicate in real time through our microphones, and it'll be just like really flying. Oh yeah, Heavy, I totally get it. I mean, and it's like that for any game. Not all games are for everybody. I personally have always had a love of flight, always. And so once I discovered this game, this is satisfying my need for flight, and I love it. But no, I totally get it. I totally get it. But this view right here is very satisfying to me, and I love just sitting here looking at this view. And I could do this for hours, and I have done this for hours. But I totally understand that not everybody is interested in, you know, looking at this. But it's like that with any game or any sim. All right, we're a little over halfway there now. My plan is to end my stream. My plan was to end my stream in 40 minutes. 40 minutes from now, not like just a 40-minute stream, but 40 minutes from now. I might not quite hit that, but I do have to work today. So that'll give me time to end stream, you know, get ready and head to work and be there in a reasonable amount of time. I guess I should say reasonably on time. Looks like some mining is going on. What are these holes over here? It looked like there were holes, which I know that's just the irrigation from those, but it looked like, looking out the window, that there were holes in the ground, like maybe they were mining. Yeah, like this right here looked like some hole. It may not be that could just be a irrigation, you know, circle or whatever. Simulator games in general don't really do it for me. Sci-fi and fantasy stuff, escapism. See, I have not heard of No Man's Sky. See, my thing is I like puzzle platformers and Metroidvania, which are probably about the same things, but I love puzzle-based games and then platformer, you know, Metroidvania type games. That's my go-to game. And honestly, I didn't know that I would enjoy simming like I do, but man, I'm really enjoying this. And I enjoyed the Sims. I did some Sims streams. But what appealed to me with Sims was, I just wanted to build my house in Sims. So I built my house in Sims, and then to me, the rest of it, it's not quite all that. Yes, you can do VR. Yeah, I just don't have it, but that's on my list of things that I want to get is a VR, as Oculus headset. And that would be amazing. Another thing, and Kung Fu Kangaroo has this, is head tracking. Oh, I may have to check that out, Heavy. Kung Fu Kangaroo has this thing that attaches to your, I guess to your headset, and when you move your head, the you know, this moves, so it makes it more realistic too, rather than me having to move the. Oh, I don't know, not necessarily Oculus, but just any VR headset. What are some other ones? I'm just familiar with Oculus because we have an Oculus at school. So tell me some other VR headsets that are pretty amazing. Vive? Because hey, I'm down for anything that's less expensive. Okay, Heavy, no problem, friend. So tell me, Pans, what's the difference in Oculus and Vive? Does Vive or Vive have oh, just got a flash flood warning for my area. Wow, flash flood warning from now until 4 this afternoon. I guess we're really gonna be getting some storms. Okay, so HTC, is HTC also a VR company? And that's a legit that is a legit concern there, Mike. That's somewhat concerning to me too. We got our VR headset at work 2 years ago, I think it was. So it's the kind where you have sensors that you have to put on a table and stuff. It's not like the Oculus 2 that has its own gyro or whatever built in. So when we first got it, we didn't have to log into Facebook, but then we had COVID, and once we came out of COVID and went back to work, when I went to get on it, I did notice where it wants you to log into Facebook now. The Valve. See, I'm gonna have to do more research then, because I kind of had my mindset that Oculus was the best and what I was gonna have to get, but I'm gonna have to do some research now and find out, you know, which one's the best. Because honestly, I'm not looking to purchase any games on the system itself. Like Oculus has its own. Oh, see, now that would be fantastic. See, I'm not looking to buy any games on, like the Oculus 2 has, or Oculus has their own version of Steam. And I'm not looking to buy anything because I'm going to use it for this or whatever. But yeah, if Steam has their own version, especially if it's less expensive. Ah, Heavy. That would be awesome. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'll have to do some research today. And I'm not sure how. Ouch. Dang, that hurts. Oh, see, I didn't realize that Oculus was the more budget friendly. I thought the other ones might be more budget friendly. Holy crap. It'll be a while before I get one, if that's the case. But I'll do some research and see. See, I don't really want the sensors and stuff. The sensors are a pain in the butt. And I know that because the Oculus system that we have at work uses sensors. And my goodness, my desk, my streaming desk is already pretty crowded with equipment. And I can't imagine having more stuff on here, you know, with sensors and all that. So I don't know. I'll just have to research it and see. Yeah. Oculus may end up being the way I go. But I've looked it up, and the Oculus with the cable that I'll need to connect to my PC is either $399 or $499, one of the two. So I'm aware of that investment. But the other thing is streaming. I would love to stream VR, but my issue would be being able to communicate with my chat, because I love which I guess, I mean, all I'm doing is talking, so I can still talk. But as long as I can see chat in my VR, then I should be good. Insert you in the Matrix. Oh, dude, heck yeah. And I'm sure, hey, he's probably working on that. Give me that blue pill. I guarantee you that that's in the works over at whatever he calls it, Musk Enterprises or whatever it is. Oh, he did say he was researching it. I guarantee you he is. And I know he's one of those people that most people either love him or hate him. And I guess I'm one of the ones that's in the middle. I don't fault him for being successful at all. I mean, sometimes his attitude could be a little bit better, but dude, I mean, look what he's done. He's pretty amazing dude, and he's made an amazing, he has created an amazing company. There's more farms. That looks so cool from the air. Oh, well, yeah, true. Which, to be honest, I really didn't keep up with the, what do you call it anyways? What's it called? Virtual currency? I really never was big on that. So I never kept up with it, and I know there was some issues with it, but I don't know what it was. Yeah, cryptocurrency. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Here we go. They're wanting me to contact
126 decimal tree Cessna 2 Sierra Tango.
I guess I did contact them, didn't I?
Mazatlan Center, Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango 11,300 feet. Cessna November 9er 2 Sierra Tango Mazatlan Center altimeter tree 0 decimal 07 continuous plan.
Well, so far it looks like they're happy with me. You didn't really either, but I was up to 300, then wound up taking a small loss in the course of 48 hours. I came close to investing, but like I said, I really didn't research it to know, you know, where to even buy in at. And my thing with investing in anything in the stock market, if I could just buy and forget about it, then I'd be good. But I buy and then I watch it with an eagle eye, and I can't remember that I ever really made any money on the stock market because I'm just impatient and I don't sit on it. I could have made a killing when the stock market crashed in 2008. I invested a bunch of money in hotel stock. No, excuse me, malls. Where'd I get hotel from? Malls. There was one called General Growth Properties that was the second largest mall owner in America. And their stock had gotten down to 20 cents a share. And I came in at, like, I think I was in at 25 cents a share, and I had bought a bunch of it. But then it went up a little bit and I made some money and I didn't sell it. And then there was talk of them going bankrupt, and I got scared and I sold it at a loss. It ended up going below after the talk of them going bankrupt, and I sold it. Well, it turned out the bankruptcy court actually let the stockholders keep their stock at a pretty decent price. And now it's, oh good Lord, it's like, last time I looked, it was like $15 a share. So look where I could be. And I had several thousand shares of it. So I could have made a ton of money, but I just couldn't forget. Yeah, exactly. I got nervous and impatient. There you go. That's it right there, Heavy. I should have just bought it and forgot it. So I may buy next time the market crashes. I mean, not that I'm looking for the market to crash, but it usually does at some point, and when or if it does, I probably will buy in again, and then try to just forget it. Yeah, exactly. When the market drops hard, like when COVID first hit, Carnival Cruise Lines stock plummeted, and so I bought in then with Carnival. But then there was something I wanted to buy, and the stock had went up a little bit, not a whole heck of a lot, but there was something I wanted to buy, and I needed a few $100s, so I sold my stock just to buy it. Yeah, I'm horrible. I am a horrible investor. All right, let me drag my navigational chart over here. So here's the airport we're going to be landing at. This is my flight path, but the reason I've strayed from my flight path so much is the airport runway is lined up this direction. So I'm gonna come in this direction and then swing in and land. It'd be hard to do following this purple line. So we're getting a little bit closer. We're getting there. Right now, Mexican authorities seem like, you know, they're not a big deal that some unknown Cessna's flying over their airspace. We'll see what happens when I land. Yeah, oh Hebby, I totally get it. I totally get it. The first time I invested, I was in a really good place because I was manager at over a shop and making darn good money. And so I had a nice little chunk that I could invest, but then unfortunately I just was impatient and lost money on that too. The credit union did their drive-by appraisal yesterday. Oh, cool. Dude, I hope you get it. You have been through so much crap with that. I hope you get it. You know what? Actually, General Growth Properties must have sold out. Oh, wait a minute. No, here it is. All right, so General Growth Properties. This is the mall stock that I had. And remember, I was in at 25 cents a share with, I don't know, 3,500 shares or something like that. Well, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it right now, but anyways, I'm not going to sit here and stare at my phone the whole time. But the outlook that the stock investor is given for them is 30 days low, $22.06. So if you look at, let's see, 2206, 22.06 minus what I had in it, 2181 times, let's just say 3,000 shares. See, I could be at $65,430 right now if I'd have just left it alone. Oh, nice, Hebby. I hope, man, I really hope that works out for you. That's gonna be a real game changer for you to be able to consolidate, which will be a lesser when you add all your payments together, plus be able to get your house, you know, fixed back up. Dude, that's gonna be amazing for you. I hope it happens. Keep me informed on that. Shoot me a DM when you hear, just so I'll know. If anyone is curious what Hebby and I are talking about, you got to be kidding me. I thought we set this up last stream. But anyways, Hebby's got a pretty good story about what's happened with their house. Their house was almost was in a huge state of disrepair due to water leaks and stuff, and they had issues with insurance. We never could get, I thought we got it working. Dude, I'm sorry. But if you're interested in looking at the story, I'm sure he's probably gonna post it in just a minute. Thank you, Hannah. That's very kind of you. There we go. So if you're interested, click on the GoFundMe, and it tells the story about, you know, why he's asking for money, and it's very legit, very legit. All right, I've got to take a quick bathroom break. I've been drinking a good bit of water. Check my fuel, should be good fuel wise. And then once I come back, we'll go ahead and we should be getting close to the airport and landing. And then we'll wrap things up, but it's still going to be, probably a good 45 minutes or so. So y'all hang in there, talk amongst each other. I'm going to pause my plane in midair. That's pretty amazing. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let me unpause my plane. There we go. Had to refill my water as well. You're welcome, Heavy. I'm glad I could help. I hope that me sharing does assist you guys. So Heavy and I and two others, Banana Ice Zambi and Noctis, all hit affiliate on the same day. So we're kind of affiliate brothers. And that was last September. I don't remember exactly which day. Hebby, I do know that you know. What day in September was that we hit affiliate? Because you had an affiliate celebration, a 1 year affiliate celebration stream not too long ago. I put it on my calendar, but I can't remember. Valk, what's going on? How are you? September 23rd. Thank you. I am fantastic, Valk. I hope you're doing well. We're flying over a mountain range, Reserva de la Biosfera Llanos. I don't know what the heck. I probably just butchered that. In Mexico. Okay, I probably got the email the same day then, Hebby. Valk, I'm glad that you're good. I'm good to see you. We are headed to Mexico, a little airport. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's Cananea, C-A-N-A-N-E-A. So I would say it's Cananea. I'm sure there's a rolled R in there somewhere, but it's Cananea, Mexico. I'm flying in unannounced. So far, the Mexican authorities haven't, tried to escort me in by fighter jet or their version of fighter plane yet. But once I land, I'm expecting the Mexican authorities to detain me. We'll see. Of course, not really. I'm just joking. I'm just joking about that, but just having some fun. Slow day at work so far. Yeah, so I've got to go in around 1 p.m. my time, and then I start teaching at 5, and then I'll teach till 10 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow I do have to work as well from 8 to 2. I got to be in the office. So I don't know. In fact, I'm pretty sure there won't be a stream tomorrow, unfortunately, because I do have to work. And then tomorrow night I've got to be preparing for a wedding that I'm going to be shooting video for Saturday. So my next stream is probably going to end up being Sunday, Monday-ish. School was very long. These mountain ranges have me a little bit nervous because it's bumping on the mountain ranges are kind of bumping on the max altitude for my aircraft, but I should be okay. So this mountain range that I missed was 11,400 feet. This one is 10,900 feet, so right at 11,000. We're gonna be close, but we should be fine. This is the runway I'm gonna land on, so I'm probably gonna fly this valley right in and then land, and we should be fine. And then when I take off, I'll take off this way. This is the Mexico, yeah, this is the Mexican border right here, so we're not too far from the US. So next time I stream, we'll leave Mexico and we'll be flying to Arizona, I believe. Yeah, so today's stream just from El Paso, Texas to Mexico. The only flight sim you have is GOFS. I have not heard of that one. In fact, the only one I've heard of is this one until I got this one. And then I've heard of a couple others too, just from people in chat. Add command, test, just testing again. Oh, no problem at all. I checked after stream that day to see, you know, what you had sent me, Heavy, and I couldn't find what you were talking about. Move my cursor off the screen. It's not realistic to have a floating arrow in the sky as you're flying. Oh, and I'm such a bad captain. You know, I told my passengers that I'd let them know when they could get up and move around the cabin, but I never did. And now we got turbulence again. I'm gonna go ahead and make an announcement about that. All right, passengers, this is, yeah, right. Passengers, this is your captain once again speaking. My apologies for not turning off the seatbelt sign back when it was clear. But now I am expecting turbulence from now for the remainder of our flight. Once we land in our flight to Cananea. As we go over these mountains, we're experiencing some turbulence, and we will be flying over mountain ranges for the rest of our flight. So if you will, go ahead and store any items you may have in the overhead storage compartment. Put your trays, fold your trays back up into the seat in front of you, and or store your items under the seat, under your seat as well. Looking like it's going to be about another half hour or so before we reach our final destination. So if you will, just stay seated, stay buckled for your safety, and I'll let you know once we are closer to our destination. Yeah, I'm not sure. So which bot am I using? Let's see here. I am using Streamlabs chatbot. Streamlabs chatbot. I just see your name on the auto chat text, like the YouTube link above. Yeah, I changed it to where it would use my name instead of, you know, chatbot or whatever it used to be. But yeah, it's Streamlabs chatbot, and that's why I like Streamlabs, because the other ones, I don't think they let you change your bot to your name. Okay, Valk, thank you for jumping in. I hope you have a fantastic day. I appreciate you being here. Always good to see you, friend. I hope you have a fantastic day. Be safe out there. Thank you, Valk. I appreciate that. There's another airport right next to a river, it looks like, in this valley. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I downloaded a bot client. Yeah, so I could do it all through Streamlabs on their website, but I'm using their bot client as well. But it shouldn't matter. I have had people add commands in my chat before. Like, I mean, wasn't it you that added Taco a while back? And I know you added, or whoever added Taco added it through chat, and I haven't changed a thing. I've always used the same stuff since I first started streaming. So I'm not sure if they changed something on their end, but nothing, I haven't changed any settings, because I think it's pretty cool that my mods can do commands. Airport down there. There's not a whole lot to see here. I mean, it looks like there's no vegetation whatsoever. It's all just barren land. Tam the OG trying to call me. Sorry, let me text Tam the OG and see what she's up to. Snowman, what's happening? Snowman 6996, how are you today? Thank you for helping out too, by the way. I appreciate that. The only person I mod for that I can think of right off the top of my head is my daughter, Tam the OG. And I've never added a command for her, so I am totally at a loss as to what to do. I'm sorry. I'm doing fantastic, Snowman. Thank you. Again, thank you for your help. Are you a simmer? Are you a flight simmer? This is my 3rd week, I think, in owning this, and I am absolutely, loving the experience. This turbulence is like blowing me all over the place. You played it on a PC Game Pass, let the Game Pass go. Was thinking about getting it again or just buying the game outright. Yeah, I bought the game outright. Yeah, that's okay. I understood what you meant. And the reason why I bought it outright is I've always been fascinated with flight and flying. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm not a pilot myself in real life. I went for one pilot's lesson and just got sick as a dog. So I know I'll never be a pilot, but if I can do this satisfies my need for flight. And it's so cool that you can actually operate the aircraft just like I was really flying. So I love it. I love it. All right, let's see if I can find my nearest airport list. No, that's right. I'm not going to tell them my intentions. I'm just going to land without letting them know what I'm up to. So if you're just joining me, we're flying into Mexico, a little airport on the, I think it's Arizona Mexican border, a little airport called Cananea. So right now, in fact, this whole time I've been flying over Mexican airspace. And I'm just curious what's going to happen when I land in a little Mexican airport unannounced with no passport, no visa, no whatever, and not letting them know. I'm fully expecting the Mexican authorities to meet me and detain me. It's been a busy summer. Been trying to get things done over the season, so you haven't been gaming much. Don't want to be like usual. I should have done this or that over the summer. Yes. Cool. Snowman, are you a streamer by any chance? Because I'm all about supporting other streamers on my channel. If you're a streamer, let me know and I'll give you a shout out and a follow. I had an amazing streamer, T-Fay Yui, kind of just take me under his wing, and I credit him with giving my stream a huge jump start. Last time he streamed was about 2 years ago. Okay, well, dang. And so I started streaming September 7th, I believe it was, of 2020. And I did take a break in June and July of this year for several different reasons. But one was I had some heart surgery done, but then I also had some family issues, but everything's good. And I'm trying to work out a regular streaming schedule once again. All right, we're coming up on the airport. I can actually see the runway numbers now. So we're going to be landing runway 36. I'm going to fly out this way and then fly straight into runway 36. Again, it's going to be unannounced. Wind's blowing 17 knots out of the southwest. Hey, not bad. How are you? Hello, fellow pilot. Are you a fellow pilot too? Welcome, not bad, to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Are you a pilot in real life as well, or are you just a sim pilot like I am? I am just a sim pilot, okay? I'm not a pilot in real life. But how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. By the way, I am Scruffy Tam. Been streaming for a little over a year. I'm a lifetime gamer. I have gamed my entire life, my entire 53 years. The majority of it, I've been a gamer. Oh, you're a sim pilot and a real pilot. I'm kind of jealous of you then, not bad. I'm somewhat jealous of you. You fly without an engine? Wait a minute now. So are you fly gliders? Yeah, explain that. That's pretty cool. Is that a glider or what? You do fly gliders. Dude, that's freaking amazing. So gliders and prop. Wow, that's pretty amazing. So I guess, I mean, technically, if you're in the United States, and I don't know if you are, I'm in the United States. I have a remote pilot certificate, so I am a quote unquote pilot of drones, but I am an FAA certified, not certified, well, certificate holding pilot, technically. So I guess I could say I fly, but mine are unmanned aircraft. That's pretty cool. I can't say I've ever talked to a glider pilot. That's pretty awesome. So not bad. Do you still have to register your gliders as you do any other aircraft with the tail number and stuff? I'll have to research that, Hebby, because I don't know what's happened. What the difference is. Oh, cool. Okay. Lurking to get ready for the day. Thank you, Golden Sunshine Gaming. I really do, truly do appreciate the lurk. Flying over these mountain ranges. We're getting close to where I'm going to be making my turn to get lined up to runway 36. So not bad. What are you towed by a vehicle? So I guess a truck or something tows you. Tell you what, just because I'm not sure what the altitude, let's see what the mountains, I don't have an altitude for these mountains that are upcoming. They look pretty tall, so I'm going to try to hit this gap right here in between them, and then I'll start heading to the right to land after that. Yeah, see, Taco's working. At least one command you made still works, or does work. You're in Poland. Oh, sweet. Gotcha. That's pretty interesting. Okay. So planes have SP, and then the X's are numbers, and SP, and the Y's are letters, and Y's are numbers. That's pretty cool. But Hebby, as a mod, you should have permissions. That's just weird. I don't know, and I don't ever think about looking into these things when after stream, because usually when I end stream, I gotta go, you know, like I've got something to do. Like today when I end stream, I've got to go to work, and then I don't think about it when I get done until I'm ready to you know, stream again. Answer to another of your questions: we can be towed by an aircraft or by a winch. Oh wow, that's cool that you can be towed by another aircraft. Very interesting, not bad. Good stuff there. But you know what though, can I not, isn't there a gap? Yes, there is a gap over here, which would be closer for me than trying to hit that other gap. There we go. So I'm just gonna fly this direction, and then once I get over this set of mountains, then I'll be able to turn to the right, and that'll line me right up.
Oh, well?
Firefang, what the heck? Firefang, thank you so much for that channel points redemption. How are you? Good to see you, Firefang. I hope you're doing good. Good to see you, friend. A catapult launch where you're launched by a piece of long rubber, or a gravity launch. Whoa, that's pretty awesome. You've had your license for 2 years and did your first solo 3 years ago. Oh, that's awesome. Firefang, it's good to, I'm glad you're doing well. Good to see you. Did I see, so Firefang, are you a tattoo artist now too? Or are you just making designs for tattoos? Because right before I started stream, it looked like you had posted a tattoo. Oh, Hebby, can you allow that link? Is that a thing that a mod can do? I'm sorry, not bad. I have links turned off, but I think Hebby as a mod can allow links, I think. Oh, so that was your tattoo. Gotcha. All right, go ahead, not bad, and try that now. This will be a test. That's pretty cool. Yeah, send it again, not bad. If it doesn't work this time, then just yeah, okay, just excuse me. Excuse me. Just whisper it to me, not bad. Just whisper it to me if you know how to do that. I apologize. Apparently I have some bot work I've got to do. As a mod, Hebby should be able to do pretty much anything. At least that was my assumption, that they could. Yeah, my apologies on that, not bad. Yeah, it usually does appear normal for the person posting it, but then my chat bot blocks it out for everybody else. So all we see is 3 asterisks. That's weird, Hebby. I'm not sure either. Thank you, not bad. I will check it out after stream. Oh, not bad's a streamer. Yeah, see, that's weird. Should it be permit? It might be Firefang. Hey, you know what, Hebby? That might be what the issue is. Try a backslash or a forward slash, whatever that is, rather than the exclamation mark, and see if that may be what the issue is with creating your command. Oh, unrecognized command. Okay. Well, shoot. Let's see here. I'm just looking at my chat bot now. See if I can find Hebby. There's Hebby. All right, Hebby, let me try something. All right, Hebby, try to make a command now. I'm just curious to see if what I did anything at all. Oh, we're trying to allow links for somebody, and also Hebby was trying to make a command for himself to his GoFundMe, and it wouldn't work either. Nothing. Okay, I've got to work on that. I need to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to email myself, because that's the only way I'm going to remember something is if I email myself. So forgive me once again as I stare at my phone to email myself. There. All right. I have emailed myself to look into that, and I'll look into it sometime. I don't know when. I'm going to be an extremely busy individual for the next several days. Weddings, shooting weddings, videoing weddings wears you out, because as a videographer, I'm constantly moving the whole time, like, well, running around. Okay, no problem. Thank you for the alert, Firefang. I appreciate that. Yeah, Snowman, if I don't email myself, and see, if I text myself, then the notification will go away once I look at it, and I'll forget it. But an email, even if I look at the email and the notification goes away, at least the email's still there. I'm sorry about that, Hebby. I'll have to check. Yeah, exactly, Snowman. Yeah, I use my notepad in my phone a good bit for lists and stuff. But the best way to remind myself of anything, short and long term, is via email. I have to email myself, or I'll just totally forget because I'm a busy guy. All right, we're just about over this mountain range. Well, we're not quite over it. We're approaching it. How about that? We're approaching this mountain range. So once I fly over it, I'll come to about right here. Then I'll head into the airport. Probably just follow this river, actually, and that should get us on runway 36. So we're getting close. You have a Note 20. Love being able to just jot notes on your screen. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Okay, not bad. Thank you. I will definitely check it out. Let's see here. Oh, you got a YouTube video. Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah. So is that you gliding? Yeah, Heavy, I'm sorry. Your typing powers are lacking right now too. I'm just picking. Oh, it's not you. Okay, yeah, then I'll definitely check it out after stream. I'm kind of on a little bit of a time crunch. I'm over how long I wanted to stream this morning. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll check it. I will check that out because I'm curious what a winch launch is. Yeah, I could, and the only reason not bad that I'm not going to is just because of time. I'm sorry. Typically I love showing stuff that viewers have sent to stream. But I was gonna, I really had the intentions to end stream 15 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm just kind of in a time crunch. I've got to be to work in less than 2 hours, and I wanted to have time to eat and, you know, get dressed and ready for work and stuff. So I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to go ahead and slow the aircraft down a little bit too, so we'll start losing some altitude. The airport's altitude is just under 5,000 feet, so I need to come on down. I'm at 11,000 feet right now, or just shy of 11,000, a little over 11,000 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and make my turn. All right, what we're doing here is I'm going to fly into a Mexican airport, a small airport in Mexico, unannounced. Hopefully it does not get me in trouble with the Mexican authorities, but I have a feeling it does. Unless I'm flying under their radar, which I doubt. 11,000 feet is under their radar, then they know I'm here. And I don't know if I'll be met with the authorities and be detained or what. I have a feeling, well, you know what? I think this is going to be my final destination over here. I'm not sure what airport this is, but the airport I'm looking at is off to my right when I look at my navigational chart. So I'm pretty sure that this is the airport that I'll be landing at, where my little arrow is. Right here. And then once I land, I will have to find someone to raid rather quickly and then end stream, so I'll have time to grab a bite and get to work on time. Tell you what though, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna pause the game. Let me click on this link and
spending too much time prospect.
oh, this is cool. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna drag this over. Let's go ahead and check this out. Well, because I'm just kind of, tell you what I'm going to do there. That way I can make sure that my plane's not doing anything funky. No, I don't want to go, dang it, I don't want to go full screen. Well, you know what? Here, it's only 2 minutes. 2 minutes is not going to make me late for work. So let's check out this winch launch that that Not Bad sent us. All right, here we go. Not Bad. I hope you're still here.
I'm excited to share with you what we've been working on over the last year.
So I'm curious to see what this glider launch is going to look like.
Hours refurbishing this old glider winch, and now we're winching out of Nephi, Utah. And if you're from Europe or the UK, you're probably like, yeah, no big deal. You see this all the time. But if you're from the US, check this out. This is going to blow your mind.
Yeah, because I have not seen a winch launch.
All out, all out, all out.
That I know of.
See, that's good. But now that's kind of anemic. Now that's good. Now I can pull up.
Wait a minute, Not Bad. So what did they use? What's pulling the winch?
That's a steeper.
Wow, that was a steep climb. Was it just a motorized winch at the end of the runway that they used? I don't see a vehicle down there.
I wasn't exaggerating when I said how stinking amazing this is.
Gotcha.
Here the glider is climbing faster than an airliner taking off.
That's pretty wild.
8,000 feet of rope on the drum right now. We can do as much as 11,000 feet. And with that, we can get many thousands of feet in the air above the airport with just a single launch.
Wow.
At this point of the launch, we're now getting towards the top, and so the glider starts to roll forward to get ready to release the rope. And you can see, you can actually hear it. It clicks off. So here's the release right here.
Break, we would be full forward.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a back release.
There it goes.
And
now we're free. So we just push the nose down, so that way we can maintain airspeed. And I'm going to raise the main gear, which you can see underneath us. There it goes right there.
Wow.
Now we're free to soar with the birds and fly for many hours. We're thousands of feet above the airport. We have plenty of altitude to go find a thermal and enjoy the day. Hey, thanks for joining.
Hey, that was really awesome. Thank you, Not Bad, for sharing that. I was going to ask how long a glider would stay in the air, but they answered that for hours. That's pretty impressive. But thank you for that. Once I saw it was just a couple minutes, I said, well, what's 2 minutes? You know, when I'm already 20 minutes later than when I was wanting to stream, so no big deal. Thank you for that. That's pretty awesome. So does that line, is there a button that they push in the glider to disconnect the line, or is the line, or is there a hook under there, and once they get to vertical, then it just slides off the hook? Dude, your longest flight was 6 hours. That's wild, being unpowered, that you can fly for 6 hours. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so there is a lever. Okay. I didn't know if maybe it was just, you know, because when you're pulling something, it's not going to come loose, but I could see, like, if you hit a bump or something, then it could shake loose if that was the case. So it makes sense that there would be a release. And if that fails, the winch operator can cut the rope. Okay, gotcha. Metal Ryan Gamer, hey, what's happening? How are you? Good to see you this morning. So then you need to land with your rope dragon. So would you go ahead and land then, like a semi-emergency landing, or would you be okay to continue flying with just that drag? Would it create enough drag where it would be a safety issue? Metal Ryan, I hope you're doing fun. I hope you're doing well, friend. Oh wait, there's my airport. I was totally looking at the wrong airport. My airport is right here. So I really need to decrease my altitude. Holy crap. we're gonna come in hot. Then it's an emergency landing. Okay. Speaking of emergency landings, I didn't realize I was that close to our final destination, so I'm gonna go ahead and I've got a yoke. My first few flights I was using an Xbox controller, but then I bought a Logitech yoke and throttle controls, and it's a game changer. This yoke is amazing. The yoke is no yoke. A Condor or a Condor 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a different plane for sure, because my next several flights are going to be over some mountains that this aircraft is not going to be able to go over. Oh, you mean they have gliders? You're eating yogurt and fruit, drinking coffee. Dude, that sounds good. Yogurt and fruit is such an awesome combination. Very yummy. Oh, is it really? Well, hey, I'm gonna have to check that out then. You eat it every morning. Hey, it's really healthy for you too, isn't it? Sweet. There's so many different aircraft in this game that I wanna try. I definitely want to get a helicopter, so on some of these destinations I can switch to a helicopter and actually do tours where I can hover. Because soon, well, next I'll be going to Phoenix and then working my way to the California coast, and then I'll be flying the California coast. But like when I get to Vegas, I'm after I do the California coast, I'm planning on flying Vegas, and I definitely want to. I mean, it would be cool to have a helicopter to kind of hover and look at things instead of just flying over them. Condor 2 is 50 euros as of now. Okay. So they're available in this game, or is that a separate flight sim? Not bad. Metal Ryan, yes, I did what I needed to do on that for sure. Thank you. I saw so many messages about that yesterday, but thank you so much for that. And I think you posted it too in Evil's chat, didn't you? It's a separate sim. Okay. I'm sorry, just shows you how much of a noob I am. I thought a Condor was the name of the aircraft and that I could get it in this game. But yeah, that's definitely something I'll have to check out sometime. But for now, I'm really happy with this, and I'm just gonna stick with this for now. All right, here we go. We're coming in kind of hot, but I still have time to slow down a little bit. I need to drop in altitude significantly. Oh, those battle pants. That's right. It was. That's right. Sorry about that. And for some reason, I always come in left of the runways. I don't know why I want to do that. I guess because when I'm driving a car, well, I don't know, but I do. Holy crap, I better drop on down. Let me bring my engine down to idle speed. Yes, just in time to see me detained. I don't see any police yet, so maybe I flew in under the radar and we're good. Yeah, Catters, I am coming in hot, man. This airport snuck up on me, as well as a lot of them do, but here we go. I'm gonna have to pull up really quick. All right. Oh shoot, we're coming into, I'm gonna run off the runway. Shoot. This ain't gonna be good. Oh well. Okay, you know what? I really don't have time for a fly around, but we're gonna do a fly around. Oh, Condor 1 is discounted? Okay, I'll look into it. Right now I am so happy with this that I'm just gonna stick with you know, flight sim for now. But yeah, Condor is something I'm definitely interested in. See how close I am to the runway. I have a feeling I'm still going to be really close. Oh no, there it is right there. Cool. So that was a nice little fly around I did. Now I'm coming in too far to the right of the runway. Go ahead and throttle back. There, hopefully this will be a much smoother landing than the other one was looking like it was going to be.
Stall.
There we go. Much better. You can teach me the glider ways. Yeah, please join the Discord. Also, be sure any of you new people, if you have not followed me, be sure you follow me on Twitch as well, so that you can get notifications when I go live. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this thing off. And since the authorities haven't joined me, then we'll go ahead and just park here until next stream. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Not bad. There we go. Go ahead and shut everything down. All right, everybody. Thank you very much once again for being here. I appreciate all the help.